Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. We're back again for the, I don't know what number of days in a row, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, this one's going to take a little bit longer to edit and record because I might be doing this over several days, but we're doing hunting every single predator challenge. Again, you might have noticed in a previous video, I failed this challenge. I was not the greatest of shot at the time. I was also not using the greatest of guns. Now, I'm far more advanced. I've gotten a lot better. And I know more zones and how to hunt these animals. So, in turn, we're going to have two things happen here. One, I have more maps. So you can see here when I hit select reserve, I have every single map now. That means there's a lot more animals we have to hunt. But, just because we're hunting a lot more, and I also didn't complete it last time, we are doubling the time. Instead of 3 hours, we're going to have 6 hours to hunt every single predator in the game. So on our list with us today, we have American alligator, Bengal tiger, black bear, bobcat, common raccoon, coyote, Eurasian brown bear, Eurasian lynx, gray fox, gray wolf, grizzly bear, Iberian wolf, lion, Mexican bobcat, puma, raccoon dog, red fox, raccoon, saltwater crocodile, snow leopard, Tibetan fox. And then we also have ourselves the American mink, the little guys. I know they're going to be a pain. The Eurasian pine marten, and the black caiman, jaguar, and spectacled bear. Now, I didn't add in the western mountain coati and the greater bison because I could not find any information, because I really could not be bothered enough to figure out what the heck they eat. I mean, I assume they're carnivores, but, like, not mainly predators. They're not going to really eat a lot of stuff. So anyway, we're going to go and get right into it. So we're going to start this off. So I know we're pretty early in the morning. So we're going to probably try... you know what? We'll just go and knock it out. We'll knock out the hard ones. We'll do New England mountains and we'll get the bobcat knocked off. See, there's a great one deer, a great one whitetail. Something I will never get because I don't grind them. Alright, here we go. We're loading in. So, for the guns I have today, I have the Arzina 300 Mag Tactical, the Zarza 10 308 Stalker, the Zarza 15 223 Ambusher, and the Zarza 15 22 LR Shadow. All of these are equipped with the Odin. We also have my 7x42 binoculars. We have a Predator Stress Fawn Collar for if we need to call something quickly that's a predator. And we're kind of ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and start the challenge in just a momento. Alright, we're going to start the challenge in 3, 2, 1. Alright, 6 hours on the dot. Go ahead and look around. What zones do we have over here? Eastern Cottontail, Bobcat, 6 to 9. He should still be there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in some Scent Eliminator. Because we are going to be fairly close to him. We're going to have to make a shot. These guys, I do believe, are Class 4. So we're going to have to knock them out with something a little bit smaller. They might actually be like Class 3. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. We're going to go around this side over here. And kind of run up along the back end. Kind of catch him by surprise, if he's still there. He might have gotten scared when I spawned him, because I think the scare range on them is 300 meters, or like 250. Goldeneye. If we were hunting every single bird, that'd be a different story. Also, let me know if y'all want to see that, hunting every single bird in Call of the Wild. Because there's a lot of them. Alright, we're about 200 meters out. So we're going to sneak right up on him, and we're going to try and pop around into him and try and knock him out. Get him off the list, you know. Bobcat, we are counting the Mexican bobcat and the regular bobcat as one, just because they're both bobcats, you know. It's not, there's no difference. In the code, they're the same thing, they're just named different, so I'm counting them as the same thing. Also, notice how I don't have wild boar on here, because they only eat meat, when they're kind of forced to. So they only eat meat if they find it. They're scavengers. They're not predators. Alright, we're getting fairly close. We're within 150. And I don't remember what class these guys are. Wow, I'm loud. Okay. It's never good. Yeah, we're gonna have to be a lot closer. Effie's even still there, keep in mind. Let me know if y'all agree with the fact of Call of the Wild needs to add squirrels. I feel like they'd be cool, but I don't know if they'd know how to implement the whole entire factor of they climb in trees. Took them forever to add any kind of mammals that swim. And that was, I wouldn't tell, 2 updates ago they added that, and that was the pine marten and the American mink. What class are they? Bobcat. Forget it, doesn't need to be killed ethically. Come on. Ray Fox. We do actually need that. Come on, where's it at? There she is. That should kill it. Oh yeah, that'll kill it. I believe I hit it twice. They don't need to be killed ethically, because that was another thing about the last challenge. We had to kill them all ethically, and that caused some problems. Yeah, right here. 2 non-vitals, apparently. Got taken out with the Zarza 223. We're going to try to actually make this challenge possible. Because, like, Snow Leopard, that one on its own can take forever to get. I've gotten pretty good at finding the snow leopards, but still, they take forever to come across. Because there's only, what, 8 of them on the map at a time? Luckily, I do have a setup for them, so it might help out a little bit. Not a lot, though. Wild turkey. What is this? Whitetail? Turkey. Okay. Bobcat should have been here. These look to be bobcat tracks, so at least they should be bobcat tracks. Bobcat, here we go. Where did you go? You absolute rapscallion. Mating call of a bobcat. 170, 210. So I would put it like right there somewhere because of how much I ran. That was a mating call. So she's looking for another bobcat. So forget it, I can hit it. This area is too dense in vegetation. I just need to be able to spot it and take it down. Hello? Well, here's somewhere where something was eating. Was this bobcat? This is bobcat. Are you kidding me? It's fleeing down here. It found it. It literally went right past me, apparently. We can track it down. Bobcats aren't fast. Now, they are class 2, so it would have been the Zars I would have needed to shoot it with. Huh? Where next track at? Oh, here we go. Apparently my tracks are just not loading in. Perfect. This one right here is just a gray. There it is. There we go. It's dead. That's Bobcat. Shot it, what, 5 times? Took it down? Little gray Bobcat. Little silver, probably. But at this point, it's probably bronze, but... Huh? Oh, turkey. Silver. Bring me my turkey. Go fetch me my turkey. I'm gonna go get my electronic collar. Alright, so 12 minutes off the time, and we've already gotten 2 species. So, in turn, we can knock them off the list. That being Bobcat and Gray Fox. Bruh. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over to Reventuli now. Reventuli is known for its birds, but it does also have this guy right here, the little kitty. Eurasian lynx. And it has raccoon dog, both of which I need. So we're gonna go get them. Eurasian lynx, 3 to 6. We can set it to 3 to 6 really quickly. Now, these guys I want to say are class 3 as well, maybe. So we're going to set the time to 4. Probably still be dark. Oh yeah. Well, kinda. I can see well enough in the dark for that, especially if it's at a drinking spot. We're gonna go knock out Eurasian lynx. We are hunting zones and not just wandering, just because this challenge is gonna be kind of difficult, especially because we're gonna have to spend probably at least an hour searching for just the snow leopard alone. Give me a good line of sight on him. There it is. That's a different one. $50 meters to go. Shut up, geese. And what class are these guys? 3 as well. Okay. So they are bigger than the Bobcat, but not by much. Two out there. Shut up, you stupid geese. We're not gonna be able to get a shot on him. Got her with 2 shots in her. Go get ourselves a kitty. Now we're officially down 20 minutes into the challenge, but that is really no problem. We are... So, on the original challenge, we needed to get 1 every 5 minutes. But... Oh, that's brown bear. We need that. Hold me steady. I got her. That's Eurasian brown bear. Let's go pick us up some kitties. A vital and a non-vital. Perfect. You are long butt. Where my bear at? Oh, there it is. Shot it in the water. It's a light brown. Got it with a heart shot. We're gonna go find ourselves some of the most elusive, littlest of fellers. The list gets smaller. We need a raccoon dog. Alright, now if I remember correctly, the correct way to get these guys is with an ATV. They like to run across the road. Alright, here we go. So based on where I'm at, I think we head up this road to here. We should probably find it. If we see one, we can run it down. Every animal is slower except for like when they... What are these? Raccoon dog. Perfect. I'm gonna be making about a 150-meter shot or so. Should be like right on its tail. He's doing all kind of zigzags and stuff up here. There's a different one. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Dang it! I hit it. Okay, it's gonna die. It's fine. We'll knock off Raccoon Dog and then we'll deal with the rest of the animals tomorrow. But he should be right here. Hello, big old level 6 brown bear. And there's our raccoon dog. Boom! Right in the intestines. Perfect shot. Alright, now that we've knocked off Reventuli Coast, we're headed over to Tournesan. We need 2 species off here. We need the American mink and the Eurasian pine marten, I believe is what they're called. Anyway, those are the two big ones that we need off here. We're going to go ahead and open up our map here, both of which... So, the American mink tends to spawn right around here. You can see 0 to 3, 0 to 3. So, we're going to head over here and we're going to change the time to 1. And we should be able to see them. And then we'll head over up to the north to go find ourselves some pine martens. But for this one, we're going to do some nighttime hunting. So, in turn, we need to set up some nighttime equipment. Actually, never mind. We might not need to. Ooh, I saw for a second. There it is. 150, roughly. Got him! Okay, that's mink, apparently. That was a lot easier than I thought. I really thought we'd have to change the time. This actually helps me out a lot, so we can go ahead and hit up the pine marten whenever my dog decides it wants to come down here. Fetch me the tiny rat. Need to grab ourselves our little mink. It's a little female. We shot her in the tail, but that works. That's a mink. Now we're going to head up here and we're going to walk north, and we should run into some pine martens. We are officially down a little bit over 30 minutes. We're at, just so I can help keep tally of this, we're at 5 hours, 24 minutes. Ain't no way I can't walk straight through this house. There we go. And of course that one opens inward. These guys are also class 1, so they're going to have to be taken down with the 22. These guys I do not like to shoot because they are incredibly fast. The pine martens, they're little guys, they move quick, and they're hard to hit. Pine marten. 100 to 130 meters. There he goes. Got him! And that is Eurasian pine marten, I believe is what they're called. Maybe they're just a pine marten. I could be wrong. What you doing, little capercaillie? That is pine marten and American mink, which are the two that we needed from this map. Now, where is he? Dog, find him. Oh, I ran right over him. Anyway, here is our level 4 Eurasian pine marten. Perfect. Now we can go swap maps. We head over to Yukon. This one right here, we can get ourselves grizzly bear and gray wolf, theoretically, if we can find them. Gray wolf was one I had a problem with last time, because gray wolf, they kind of tend to flee versus fight a lot of the time. So we're gonna head over here, and we're gonna go look for grizzly bear if they are at their zone. We'll see what's closer to drinking time. If nothing's in drinking time, we'll swap to one or the other. Right over here typically tends to be it. Grizzly bear 4 to 8. They're drinking right now. Perfect. This is probably wolf. Could be bear. Red fox. Okay, we do need red fox. So we'll follow this track. Okay, so it's going this way. so it was not here too terribly recently. And with the fact of it being a red fox, it'll be very easy to spot in the dark. Or not in the dark, in the snow. Like a gray fox would blend in here better than a red fox would. There she is. What the? Got her. And that is Uno Momento El Red Foxo. Class 2. Shot her with a gun rated 2 to 4. So, it'll go down pretty quick. Let's take a look at her. Shot her less times than I did the other one. And did we hit vitals? I think we did. I think we killed this one perfectly ethically. Yep, we got a right lung on the second shot. Perfect. Now let's go get ourselves a grizzly. And then we do need gray wolf. I'm going to try to get it off this one map because it's a little bit more open. Versus like ASCII and all the others. So it's 7 o'clock. Grizzly bear should still be drinking. We're going to go ahead and put on some scent eliminator. I'll probably have to buy more here soon. But that does knock off red fox off the list. Now, I think the next one we'll head to is Intisuyu. While not a lot of predators on there, it does have... There's not, like, a crazy amount of predators on really any of the maps. It does have some of the ones that can fight back, and some of the ones that I know a little bit more about their zones. Despite it being more recently. But I know there's a zone for at least every single one of the animals. Gray wolf, if need be, we can just set back the time to when they drink, and we should have them attack us. I used to have a grind for these guys on here, but I kind of quit that one just because it was too expensive to kind of manage that grind. So we're gonna have to hunt them a little bit more of a different way. Hello, grizzly bear. Boom. Right lung, skull and brain. Perfect. Alright, we've gotten a little bit more money. And right here, we should have a time for them drinking. Well. We've run ourselves into a bit of a predicament. But, I do remember, they drink 0 to 3. So we're going to set the time to 1, and we should be able to kind of just walk around here and find Grey Wolf. Because these guys, despite hunting players, they're kind of a bunch of wusses. They can fight back, but they rarely do. I think they're class 6, so we'll have to kill them ethically with this gun. You gonna let me rest here? No? No? Apparently not. There we go. Set the time back to 1 a.m. Set it to 1:12 just to make sure they're there. Now we're gonna do this all scopeless, just so they get a chance to kind of fight back. Okay, so in terms of Grey Wolf, we have no Grey Wolf here. So, with the night still being young, we're going to go here. We're going to shoot the Grey Wolf there. You don't like to hunt down here for them because it's a little bit more dense and you kind of got to walk the river. But it has been much more reliable. It's also the only place I've gotten a mythical of these guys, so... So we're trying not to use the night vision scopes or anything like that, because those give me headaches. Now I believe you have to be within 300 meters or so, maybe 400, in order to be able to see any of these things. I hear some haircline ducks. Alright, and with that, it's officially been 5 hours, or 1 hour. 1 hour has passed. And there's our gray wolves. That's a 5 medium, that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 7. They might have smelled me, they might be coming to get me. Class 6. We're getting within 150. I'm not making that shot. Alright, we're at about 250 meters. We have 4 hours left. We still have quite a few species, but we've knocked out a lot. We're going to head over to Inti-Suyu next and really quickly knock out a bunch of species on there. Because a lot of them tend to go aggressive very quickly. So in turn, it's the perfect time to hunt them. I would like to be as precise as possible. There we go, 150. Let's go get him. So right here is our gray wolf. This one is the 5 medium. I apparently shot 3 times. Hello? Bleed rate high. This guy right here is the level 7. Class 6. Double lung. Perfect. Alright, we're going to head over to Inti-Suyu now that we've knocked off Grey Wolf. So we're already here when it's nighttime. So, in turn, we're going to get Jaguar off the list now. But in order to do that, we're going to have to use night vision, because these guys blend in incredibly well. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to take out our Odin and replace it with the Angler. And we're going to take out these ones for the night vision. Put these ones there, and then we'll go like this, and do this. So we'll go ahead and we'll run out here and we'll get ourselves a Cayman really quick, because they are class 6, I believe. Anyway, they should be out here. And that's cinnamon teal. So we have 5 hours left on the clock. And quite a few species we have to knock out. Now, the caiman tend to be pretty aggressive, but they do like to come out in the dark. They're big on the whole entire appearing out of nowhere and getting shot in the face. Nope, there's lightning. I like the lightning on this map. It's like purple. Lights up the sky really well. Right there, level 7 caiman. And we're going to see if we can make him go aggressive. Never mind, he's hiding under the water. Oh yeah, here we go. Bruh. Right there. Got him, brain shot. Come here. Perfect brain shot. Easy peasy. Right in the brain. Right? Oh no. Neck. Neck shot. Silver. Level 5. Anyway, that's that one. So we're going to go ahead and go over here, and we are going to reset that one to our next time on the list. Jaguar. He should go aggressive whenever I spawn in. Effie's here. Looks like he's not here. Alright, next zone. There's an ocelot. We can see this one a little better. 150. Got it. Got it again. That ought to kill it. So that's Ocelot off the list. We needed that one to be kind of gone out of my way. And with that, it has officially been we are officially at the time of 4 hours, 45 minutes. And that Ocelot will die. Because of my A-grade shot placement. Bleed rate is not great. And while I did not hit any organs, warning call of another Ocelot. Make this little sucker go. Should be right around here. There it is. My Ocelot. That's a fine, I believe. Oh no, rosetted. Shot in the leg, and shot in the leg again. Perfect. Apparently all I'm just getting are croc calls. Just one singular goofy tapir running. Not even running, swimming. Just in the water. I don't even care if I get attacked at this point. Jaguar. Hit it. Okay, I missed the second shot, but we're going high caliber. Don't care. Gotta take it down somehow. Don't care. I hit it with at least one correct round. I needed that to die. So this was its drink zone. It was kind of like around a corner. Wasn't a big fan of that. I think it was a level 7. That's because I was afraid I was going to run out of ammo. And that is the Jaguar. Shot it in the tail on the run. And then I shot it in the spine with a really high caliber. We don't talk about that, but that's Jaguar off the list. And we need Spectacled Bear and the other one, which are both up here. Spectacled Bear and Mountain Lion / Puma / whatever the heck they're called. I don't know, they got way too many different names. Mountain Lion as we're running over there. They tend to be pretty loud. If need be, we can set the time back a little bit, or a little later. But they tend to be pretty loud out here in the valleys. I've got a few mountain lion zones. Taruka. Not our Spectacled Bear. Now, well, I know what you're saying. Bears aren't really predators. Why are they on this list? They will, and meat only makes up, like, what, 11% of their diet? They do eat, like, insects and stuff. Mountain lion. 8 mythical. Chasing that vicuña. Right there's a Spectacled Bear. So we're gonna run down this mountain lion. There's a chance, because it's right there. +5. What the? No, that rock was not in the way. You piece of garbage. Stupid game bugs and, Expansive World, or whatever company technically are now. Avalanche. Please fix that rock. I was perfectly lined up and I somehow still did not hit it. Please. Hit it. I'm gonna run over here and get that, and then we're gonna have to go back and get our Spectacled Bear. Now we can go get Spectacled Bear once we grab this guy. Kinda had to shoot him in a way I didn't want to. That's a gray. Not albino. I know this, because I've shot a bunch of them like this. Yep, there you go. Alright, now that it's 6 o'clock, and Spectacled Bear is still there. Shut up, Puma! We gotta go. We've spent a quarter of our time already. And we've got a lot of species to knock out yet. Right there. Level 1. Good enough. 150. Class 6. And... let me hit the vicuña. I don't want to hit the vicuña. Perfect. That's a level 2. Cool. Alright, this right here will be the last animal for tonight. We got X markings on the face. Kind of looks like an X, not really. That's a bronze. That'll be the last animal for tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow. The current time on this is 4:23 and 30 seconds. So we'll be back tomorrow to finish up the rest of this challenge. Alright, everybody. Well, we're back for day 2. So, yeah, it's been 12 hours, but like not counted time. We are still on the same time as yesterday with 4 hours 23 minutes. And we're gonna go ahead and pick ourselves a map, because on the list yet we still have American alligator, Bengal tiger, black bear, common raccoon, coyote, Iberian wolf, lion, saltwater crocodile, snow leopard, and Tibetan fox. And I'm thinking we go ahead and knock the biggest one out, the lion. Alright, we're over here in the savannah. They are class 9, so we're going to have to use this. And I know they like to spawn near this watering hole, 12 to 15. So we're going to go over, well, actually, we're going to reset the time over here, and then we'll teleport over. Actually, no, we'll go here and reset the time. That way we don't spook them spawning in. I do have a feeder out here, but I've yet to see a lion go to it, so. I mean, we can check, but I severely doubt there will be anything there. It's right there. Yeah. If something were using it, it would have been, there would have been some, no, there would have been less meat in it. Schmeatus. Alright. So they're 12 to 15, so we're going to set the time. So we're going to go out and around this way, and we should get a pretty good angle on him. Hello? Ooh. Level 1 lion. That's a lioness. About 150 out. There she is. Easy girl. Ba-boom. That'll take her down. We're looking at a time of 4 hours, 20 minutes. Where is she at? Should be right over here somewhere. There's her first track. There's her second track. There she is. Right there. Little lioness. Little female. Hello, widgeon. What's that? Right, y'all widgeon? Eurasian widgeon? Yeah. Alright. 1 lioness. That's lion off the list, and that is everything we need off this map. So I can go ahead and remove them from the list. And we're going to go get, because we're going to let that money kind of drop down a little. So we're going to head over and we're going to go get American alligator off of Mississippi Acres. I assume they're resting right now. Here we go. Here's a zone. Something's drinking here. What was drinking here? Deer? Whitetail? Yep, whitetail. So whitetail and drinking, I believe, are 12. So this water is very deep for no reason. Teal. Nothing over there. Where are gators at when you need them? I might have to reset the time. I don't want to reset the time. Warning call of an alligator. Let's charge him. $120 to $160, I believe it was. He should be right up over here. We can pop him. That's why I took the sights off, so I can spot him a little better. Right, here he comes. Come on. There he is. Boom. Brain shot. Instant killed. Alligator off the list. Let's go get ourselves some raccoons. Not even looking back over there. I'm on a raccoon's trail. Ah, you're going out here? Really? You can run, but not forever. I swear. If this sucker runs any farther, I'm gonna crash out. Can't be that far ahead of me. Alright. Now that this little sucker on its own has wasted 10 minutes of my time that I could have been used hunting snow leopards, we're gonna play dirty. We're putting in a zone. I'm gonna put you in your zone, and we're gonna take you down that way. Yeah, you can flee all you want, but I'm catching up to you. Pretty dang quick. Yep, here we go. Here's your track. Huh? Oh, here we go. This is your little trail. I swear, if you're doing a wide circle, we're gonna have a problem. Don't worry, I saw him up here. He was doing a bunch of zigzagging stuff. He couldn't decide where to go. So, in determining, we know he lost a lot of time. Come on, bud. Where you at? There he is. Alright, I hit him once. He should die from that. It's a raccoon. They don't live very long. Hit him again. He's definitely dying. There he is. Common raccoon. After nearly 20 minutes, we got the raccoon. So far, not a great start for today. When did I hit this? We hit him in the foot with a Zarza again, and then we hit him in, like, the neck. Oh, well. Common raccoon off the list. We're done with this map. Alright. We're gonna go deal with them elsewhere. Let's get Iberian wolf off the list. Let's go to cotw. Golly. Let's go ahead and teleport over here, and hopefully they don't spook the moment I spawn in. Or maybe they have 2 zones. Hopefully. Looking at 3 hours, 50 minutes, roughly. We'll get saltwater crocodile after this. Or coyote might be drinking around the same time. Right away. Where's my scent eliminator? This. There. I'd be stankin'. I gotta be nice. And no Cento. We're gonna go out and around. Tend to have a hard time trying to hunt these guys because they have a problem with not being in their zone ever. They're there. Level 2, what's that one? That one in the back's a male. Never mind, that's a female as well. What are you? Level 3. We'll just take the closest one. 115. We're going to try and get within 75. Right there's kind of a bad number. No zeroing really hits that spot on. Three, 2, 4, 6. Right there, we can hit that. This is the Zarza 308. Double tap. That'll drop it on the spot. That's Iberian Wolf off the list. These guys I thought was going to be a lot more difficult. I guess not. This will give us plenty of time to try and find the snow leopard. Oh yeah. There we go. Boom. Lung. Absolutely nothing with the second shot. Didn't even need it. But okay, that's a gold. Pretty nice. All around, pretty good. We're gonna go get our... We're gonna go see what time coyote is. They're gonna be on Layton Lakes. We could go get black bear. Let's go get black bear. We need that yet. And then we'll head over there and we'll get coyotes later in the afternoon. 3. How big do blacktail get? They go up to 5. So he's nothing crazy. Now, if you saw my Trophy Lodge tour, you saw that the biggest one of these guys I have is a gold. Because no one really hunts blacktail. I don't think I've ever seen anybody say, hey, I've got a diamond blacktail deer in my lodge. Everybody's like, I got a diamond whitetail. Because nobody wants to hunt the blacktail. There she is, black bear. Amongst the giant mess of antlers. $300 meters. This is the Arzina. We can hit that. Oh yeah. On the spot, drop dead. And who would have thought the elk aren't even scared, they're just attentive. Perfect. Let's go get ourselves our black bear. So where's my bear? There it is. Don't tell me it's floating. No, 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 no. Please no. Please. Please no. Please. Please no. Please. Please. Give me my bear. Give me my bear. No. No. Please. No. No. Please. Give me my bear. Give me my bear. Give me my bear. Please, 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 please don't make me run all the way back across. No. No. God dang it. Bring me my bear. And we won't have any problems. I have 16,000. That should be enough to do another time skip. Hello. Hello, mallards. Level 1, level 1, 2. That's a hen. That's a piebald. That's a drake. Piebald in them isn't rare, so I'm not really too concerned about it. That's a drake. That's a hen. That's a piebald, I think, as well. I'm gonna put that's a drake. Level 2. Oh, hey, my bear. It's a dark, level 2. We got it with a lung and liver. That rain is really starting to come down and be loud. With 3 hours, 40 minutes. It took us 5 minutes for that thing to even float across. Oh, the ducks are scared. Womp womp. Hello. Do I have a gift for you? Scram! Alright, well, let's head back up here, and we will reset the time to Yodi sleeping time. I think this is about the same spot I hunted them last time, except last time it was during a feeding zone, and I had to run the coyotes, like, up into the mountains. But I know a lot more information. I'm a lot better now. Alright, we're 300 meters out. There we go. Coyote. It's level 3. Level 3 take the one standing up. Whichever one we can get a good shot on. Once again, we're in like that 113 range, so we're not in a good spot for them. So we need to be a little bit closer, or we need to back up. But I'm going to go closer just so I can confirm with the shot, because they are, what did they say, class 2. A lot of these animals I'm realizing need to be taken with the Zarza. All laying down now. Are you kidding me? It's scratching itself. Pretty sure right there I can take the shot. Well, either way, I got that one. I think I hard shotted it. It dropped instantly. I harder spined it. That's Coyote off the list. This little guy was a pain. I knew his organs would be a little bit lower. So I didn't look. What are you? Oh, yeah. Double lung. Little orange female. That's what you get. And I hit another one, apparently. Where did it go? Fruity taste shows. Bleed rate very low. Yeah, it probably won't die, so it's fine. So we're going to head over to Emerald Coast for the saltwater crocodile. And that will just leave Nepal for last, which is the one I was really saving for last because it tends to be the most dangerous predators. Or at least the most difficult. Now these guys, you can pretty much just walk the beach and be fine because it's 11 o'clock. They're there like 12 o'clock, 4 to 8, 8 to 12. Yeah, they'll be there. Oh well. Let's go get us some salties. Little kangaroo. I'm almost deciding on counting these guys as predators because they like to kick people for fun. All right, to the water. These guys will probably be one of the easiest because they like to sit there on the beach, and you can kind of just walk up to them and shoot them. I shot an albino out of here. It was only a level 1 female though. Unfortunately, I lost it in the great taxidermy loss of 25. But nevertheless, we have the power. Saltwater crocodile mating call. Let's see. What are you? That's a diamond. God dang it. Fleeing. Oh! Perfect! I got a good shot on it. It died. Come on, diamond. please. Diamond, let's go. We heart-shotted it on the run. Taxidermy. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the one thing I wanted for the lodge. That's a diamond. Booyah. Saltwater crocodile off the list. Couldn't hope for a better one, except for maybe like a super rare, but like that. Oh my. Dang. Diamond saltwater crocodile. Perfect. Hey. Alright, now we just have the 3 on Nepal. Whew. I thought I messed that up. I somehow heart-shotted that. Dang. Alright. Well, let's head over maps to everybody's favorite map, Sunderpatten. We're going to go here. We're going to reset the time, and we're going to get ourselves one of these big kitties. Now we need to reset the time to 5 a.m. Right? What time is tiger drink time? Let me double check. Bengal tiger. They drink at 5 a.m., like I said. They drink 4 to 7. Set it to 5:15, just so we know they're there. Now, if it's anything but an orange, it's a super rare, or it's a rare. So we're gonna go ahead and head up here. We'll check the other zone. I don't think he'll be there because it's a dead zone. Yeah, it's a dead zone. You can't even have a zone there. So he's not here. They typically tend to be along this bank. It's gotta drink. It has to head to a zone. There it is. Got it. Bengal tiger, off the list. That easy. Because these guys, they have to drink within a home range. This is their home range. He had to be here. He had to be at one of these 2 zones, and sure enough, there he is. 8 mythical. Pretty big boy. Not worth taxing, though, because he's not a diamond. Almost $2,000. That's Bengal tiger off the list. That just leaves us with Tibetan fox and snow leopard. The 2 little pains up in the mountain. Now, we head up here. Snow leopards, they eat 3 to 6, and then 9 to 15, so we'll set it to 10. And they should be there. We can check all the zones. Surely they'll be at 1. So caramel and snow are common. Everything else is rare on them. So we got to use the Zarza 308. So we'll check this feeder right outside first. I've yet to see one at this feeder. I have yet to see any of them at any feeder except for one. Because they tend to be douchebags and not go to the feeders. I was wrong. Holy crap, that's a snow leopard. Holy crap, that's the quickest I've seen a snow leopard. Yet to see one here ever. I've got to be quiet when we sneak up here. We get right up here. We gotta take the shot whenever we get it. Holy crap, that's 300 meters out. I've gotta be closer than that. It's gonna be here eating for a while, so. Holy crap, that'll just leave Tibetan fox. And we're at 3 hours, 20 minutes. We might complete this challenge within the original time slot of 3 hours. Holy crap. This guy is a snow, it looks like, or this girl looks like she's just a snow. Nothing rare. Alright, if I get much closer, I'm not gonna be able to hit the shot. There she is. Need her to stand up. We'll get her while she's laying down. Hush. Go to sleep. Straight vitals. That's Snow Leopard off the list with 3 hours, 13 minutes left in the challenge, and all we need is Tibetan fox. Dropped on the spot. I assume a single lung. What am I stuck on? Okay. The smallest of ledges. What is this? Tibetan fox track. Dang! Ooh. Snow leopard and a diamond fox and a diamond gator all within about, not even gator, a croc, all within about 10 minutes of each other. Really good. Yeah, that's just a snow. Nothing special about it. Female snow. You are very pretty. We're gonna taxidermy you. I like to taxidermy all my snow leopards, just so I can keep an eye on how many I've shot. Now, we're gonna head over here. I tend to see a lot of Tibetan foxes over here. Go ahead and we'll look out really quickly. I don't think anything will be there, because it's not their food time. They tend to eat around 7 in the morning. That's typically when I hunt them. I don't even hunt them. They just end up being there at the feeders at 7, which is coincidentally also snow leopard time. But then there's not a snow leopard there. Hey, and it's not snowing. Perfect. What's over here? Nothing. What's over here? Nothing, because I reset the time at this zone. So, they won't be there yet. But, if I do want to... to 55%. There's definitely a snow, or not a snow leopard, a Tibetan fox. I know there'll be a Tibetan fox at this one, 100%. There's the same two. I don't shoot the Tibetan foxes just because why would I? You know, 3 minutes 10 seconds. We're almost in time to beat the challenge last time. We have 10 minutes to get a fox. We are blowing this challenge out of the water. What the heck there a rabbit for? So, they're not here. We're gonna head over to this one. Just because there's a tripod here. These guys are class 2, just like every other type of fox. They can go to class 9 for some reason. Rabbits on the run. But what do I see out there? A lot of Tibetan foxes. Up there. 1, 2, that's level 3. What's out there? These guys need to be seen with the scope. They're really far out. Level 5, level 8 mythical. We're gonna go get that 8 mythical. We have 9 minutes to get that 8 mythical. Which I should be able to easily do. With my A grade marksmanship. He's eating at the feeder. Alright. 3 minutes, or 3 hours, 6 minutes. I know what you're thinking. This challenge is going to end early. You have 3 more hours yet. But I have to edit this, and I don't want to edit 6 hours of footage. So this really helped me quite a lot. I only have to edit 3 hours of footage. Little fives attentive. Three hours, 5 minutes. Which one are you? 8 mythical. Got it. Two dead. Boom. This one's the 8 mythical. Just a little gray feller. Gold. And with that, that ends the challenge with a grand time of 3 hours, 4 minutes. Not only beating the main challenge, we beat the challenge that I set several months ago that I could not complete. I tried to complete less than this, than the amount of animals I killed in this session in 3 hours. I could not kill all the animals. I was short like 8. And then I go out here with another like 8 to 10 animals and complete it in less than 3. So we're going to head over to the lodge and we're going to go hang up that gator and that snow leopard. So they are, one is from Asia. So we're going to head over to Asia first and hang up the snow leopard. The wee little guy. Coincidentally, here we have all of our very, very spectacular animals. Right here we can hang up our other snow leopard, who I think will set up like that. That works, yeah. Okay. Alright, well there's the snow leopard hung up right here. It's a silver little female. I have one's much better than that. Including, over here we have the diamond. So it's nothing special. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to South America, where I have Australia. South America / Australia. Right here, Black Game. So we're gonna go put it up in the Australia room, which would be all the outer rooms. diamond saltwater crocodile. Oh yeah, that looks great. Big old diamond. Actually, no, that mimics that other one too well. Yeah, we'll do that one then. We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll rotate it more like that. And that right there is our diamond saltwater crocodile with a rating of 1073.6. It's a gray male, big boy. Because coincidentally, I could not do it last time. I had to do it. I had to do it correctly this time. So, if you enjoyed this video, I want to thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm going to spend a lot of time editing this. So, comment down below what challenge y'all want to see me do next. Like I said, I'm willing to do every single bird in 3 hours. But if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. That's all I've got. I'm Highball, and I want to thank you for watching. Bye-bye.